All right, everybody, Crispy here with Hooking Up Outdoors. I'm out here with my buddy Preston. He's got an archery tag for up here in northern Nevada. We call it the Ruby Mountains. It's actually a real popular spot, and it's got a lot of nice deer, kind of way over there. Got about another 30 miles before we get to our spot. Got some good canyons. He was out here a couple weeks ago scouting it out. Says he got some good spots. So I'm gonna go up there, get camp ready, set up, and we'll be back with y'all. All right, we made it to our spot. We're gonna go on down the road over this way a little bit. We got our campsite down there. These are the mountains. I grew up hunting here my whole entire life. Got a lot of nice sized deer up in here. Been hunting here for years. It's a really good spot. It's called something. What's this area called? Road Canyon. I call it Crystal Hill, Crystal Mountain. We'll show you a little later. Right up the road, there's a spot you literally find crystals laying all over the ground. So call it Crystal Canyon. I mean, there's deer trails like crazy up in here. Good cover. I've never hunted it this early in the season before. We're gonna go ahead and give this bow hunt a try. We're just gonna glass though today. We got in here a little late. We'll go get camp set up. Start hard fresh in the morning. That's home for the night. Camp set up. We're gonna head up the canyon and go see what we can find. So, we made it to our vantage point. We got out here a little early. Usually, the deer will come out from right behind me. We're out this direction right here. So we're on this big, rocky outcrop. It's a pretty good spot for a night hunt because they'll come walking 20 to 40 yards from us. Usually right down in this area down in here. It's pretty late when they come through, so it's kind of a last second shot, but we're gonna stock up see if we can get in on one. I'll show y'all real quick why we call this Crystal Mountain. On the way up, I found these little guys. That's the best one I found, but they're scattered all over. This one's pretty big. Sometimes you find all these clear ones all the time, but you'll get lucky and find a purple one. But we're set up and let's see if we can get on them. Stump. Oh, nice. Those are pretty good. Yeah. I can hear them talking down at that camp down there too.
yards down the hill. And I mean, they're just talking normal and their sound carries so high up this canyon. We're hoping it's not a bust in this spot, but we're gonna still sit it out and wait and see what happens. Good morning, y'all. Day 2. Muley hunt. About 3/4 way up this mountain we're going. We got a draw we're gonna get to about a half mile out. It's gonna be our glassing point. It's a real good vantage spot because the canyon we're gonna be glassing. There's usually no ATVs or vehicle access in there, and there's a bunch down here this year, so we're trying to get away from any movement of people. And there's a good deer trail down below from the main fields where they're traveling in and up and down this canyon, so we're gonna get to that spot and start glassing and see what we can find. Spot. On the way up, we got to the top and we seen a nice doe running off. She's at least 200 yards from us where we seen her. We crept up over the hill where she came from her direction. We're gonna sit here and glass. We're on a stalk right now. We got 4 bucks up ahead of us. 2 of them are really nice. We're gonna try to get this stalk set in. We're gonna come in above them. See if we can get a shot squeezed off.
Alright, so we got in on them bucks. We got about 100 yards from them and we spooked them. They went up over the ridge, and so we went up, cut around, and we actually got to a spot on a tree line where they were headed right for us. They were about 60 yards from us, and out of nowhere behind these deer, up pops this little tiny camo guy, and he's coming full speed, like full steam. He didn't care about nothing, wasn't quiet, wasn't nothing, chasing right after the same deer we were. He spotted us from the main road about a mile down. He decided to try to cut him off, and he just completely blew and ruined the whole hunt. He's sitting there right now chasing them, and they're just running further and further. He just keeps on pushing them, so we're gonna back out, and we're gonna go ahead, and we found a couple good spots up on top of the hill where there's some beds, a bunch of fresh poop, and we're gonna go up and sit there tonight and see if we can catch them on the way down. But hey, we got a stalk in. About midday, 3rd day out. We're gonna go ahead and grub down. We got a Chef Preston in here, you know, getting down on the grill like Bobby Brown. It's actually smelling pretty good. He's got bacon, sausage, chicken. We're gonna grub down, eat some lunch, and then we're gonna go ahead and head out to that spot where we seen them bucks at this morning. We put the stalk on, and hopefully this time we can get some arrows flung and get one sunk in.
But it's also awesome because now we kind of have a general idea nice hillside right now. We're gonna keep watching for about another 30-40 minutes and see their general direction, and then we're gonna go ahead and try to put a stalk on them. We came out of the trees. It's about 30 minutes. We waited about 30, 40. They're coming out of the trees now. So we're gonna go ahead and back down this hill, and we're gonna get to the spot where we know they're crossing. We're trying to set up a good ambush. We're in the ambush spot. Time to wait.
Well, we made it back to the truck. It was a bust. We had 2 goalies to choose from. We kind of seen the direction that they were headed, so we went and picked the furthest one to the right in hopes to intercept them. That's the main goalie we've been seeing them travel, and sitting and waiting, and then next thing you know, we look up. They're already done passed us up, and they took the opposite goalie about 100, 200 yards away from us, so didn't get in on them, but we tried. Alright guys, we're on our way out. It's cold, we hunted hard, we did our best. We got in on a couple good stalks, just couldn't get it, done. Cars didn't play out the way we wanted it to. I had a great time. Did you have a good time, man?
Yeah, I was sick.
Hell yeah.
Hella fun.
So, we came out, like I said, and conquered, and it's not about being successful every single hunt, but to be able to get in and, get as close as you possibly can to some deer, and, we did a great job. And out here in the beautiful countryside, it can't get no better than that, especially when you got to go back to work, but
Yeah.
it's the world we live in now.
Yeah.
But with that being said, till next time, Crispy out.
See ya. I don't know what I do.